أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين عونك يا معين رب زدني علما. Good day everyone. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept all our acts of ibadat. May He accept our siyam, our qiyam, and all of our acts of ibadat. Today inshallah ta'ala I'm going to be sharing with you an ayah or two or three ayah from Surah Al-Baqarah, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the clear insight to the happenings of the day of Qiyamah. Actually, He gave us some signs and symbols in which some people shall be identified on the day of Qiyamah. You know, some set of people, they will be seen with a certain symbol and identification, so they will be classified in a particular category, while some others will be seen with some other symbols and form of identification. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says by the isti'adah wal basmala, يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهٌ فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ صدق الله العظيم. Allah says on the day of Qiyamah, يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهٌ, a day where some faces will be extremely white, while some other faces will be extremely dark. Extreme darkness and extreme whiteness. Some faces will be extremely dark. You know the word if'alla is wadda in Arabic. The sigha if'alla, that form of verb is used when an action is far beyond our imagination. You know, it's something to say sofira, became yellow. When I say isfarro, that means the thing is extremely yellow. That whatever anyone can think of is so yellow. That is the same thing, that the kind of thing that is used in this ayah. Isfarro, iswadda, ibiyaddo. They all come in the form of if'alla. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explained that on the day of Qiyamah, some people will have extremely dark faces, while some other will have extremely white faces. Not just ordinary whiteness, or not just ordinary darkness, extremely dark. So Allah proceeded by saying, who are those that have the dark faces, and who are those that will have the white faces? Allah says, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ. And there is another thing that I would love to highlight about these two ayahs, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the kind of method he used in explaining the categories of these two people is a very, very fascinating way, in which, you know, in the first part of the ayah, Allah mentioned those who have the white faces first, and those who have the dark faces second. That is how the first one was completed. And when he is about to explain them, to tell us who those categories are, he said, he now began with those that will have black faces, and later on he completed it by mentioning those that will have the white faces. You know, the first one says يَوْمَ تَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهٌ وَتَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهٌ, black and white, or dark and light. That is the first one. Then he proceeded by saying فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ ابْيَضَّتْ. So the kind of arrangement that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given these two categories of people in this ayah, it's a very, very important one that needs to be highlighted. You know, the first one, he decided to mention those set of people with dark faces first, and followed by those that will have white faces. But in the second ayah, he mentioned those that will have the dark faces first, and later on he decided to mention those that will have the white faces. The white first in the first ayah, the white, then the black. In the second ayah, the black, then the white. What is behind this arrangement? If you go through Arabic eloquence, Arabic knowledge of eloquence, Balaghat al-Arab, discover there is something very, very crucial that needs to be highlighted about this particular arrangement. And that the ulama, they have worked so hard on this ayah and decided to bring out something very, very tangible out of the arrangement. They say the first one, Allah decided to mention those that will have the white faces before mentioning those that will have the black faces, because in that one, Allah is trying to tell us, or Allah is making us to understand that He loves those that will have the white faces, and He's even willing to mention them ahead or before mentioning those that will have the black faces, those that are so that He hates so much, that He detests so much, that He resents so much, that He doesn't want to talk about them. Ash-shawqu ila al-madhkur. So willingness to mention the person that is about to be mentioned. That is why those people are mentioned first in this ayah. But in the second one, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to mention them first, decided to mention the category with black faces and dark faces, decided to mention them first, is because the ulama says here it is bughdul madhkuri وَالتَّخَلُّسُ مِنْهُ بُغْضُ الْمَذْكُورِ وَالتَّخَلُّسُ مِنْهُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He hates mentioning their names, so like He just decides to mention them and go away from them so that He will be able to shift to mentioning those that He loves to mention. So that is the secret behind the arrangements. He loved those with white faces and hates and resents so much those with dark faces. That is why He decided to mention those with white faces in the first ayah, and the second ayah decided to mention them after mentioning those with black faces, because He wants to go away and move away. He wants to like hastily talk about those that have dark faces, then come back to those that He love to mention, that He love to talk about. So He says, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ أَسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُم. This thing is well affirmed in this translation that I'm about to give now. Allah says, and for those that have black faces, أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُم, they will be told, they shall be hearing a voice on the day of qiyaama, a voice that will be telling them, أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُم, did you disbelieve after you were believers? Did you become kafirun after when you were mu'minun? Look at it. There is something that has been deleted from this ayah that is not mentioned, and during my translation I translated it. Allah says, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ اسْوَدَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ أَكَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُم, those of you that have black faces, يُقَالُ لَهُمْ, that is what is supposed to be mentioned in this ayah. The word يُقَالُ لَهُمْ or قِيلَ لَهُمْ, they will be told. But here the will be told is not mentioned. Allah just says, as for those of you that have dark faces, did you disbelieved after when you have believed? So there is no record of the speech. The speech just came directly in that ayah. That tells us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to estimate, mention them and go away from them. يَتَخَلَّصُ مِنْهُمْ, that He will move away from them because He hates them, He resents them, doesn't want to talk about them. He wants to move to those with white faces, those that followed Him, those that had iman when they were in dunya, because He wants to talk about them. So that was why He neglected and talked about so hastily about those that have the black faces. So Allah compared the ayah by saying, وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ بِيَضَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ فَفِي رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. And as for those that have white faces, فَفِي رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ, those ones, they will be in the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ, and they will be there till eternity. It shall never be cut from them. It shall never cease from them. It shall never cease to see it in every single day of their life. You'll be seeing it right from the moment they started started seeing the mercy up till eternity, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised that those that have the opportunity of going or of having the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall never know stoppage to it. No end, no stoppage to it. No, it doesn't have an era. It has no era, period of time. We pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us amongst those that will have white and extremely white faces and lightning faces on the day, glowing faces on the day of Qiyamah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.